dry ingredients with the milk so that it can have this cake-like but not cake-like result. So we're going to go straight in with adding the sugar. I will be dropping the recipe in the caption so that we can go straight into the point. So this is granulated sugar. I'm using the regular granulated sugar white, and the next thing going in is going to be the vegetable oil. Goes in. All right, and then the next thing I will be adding is going to be 2 eggs, as thin like this. So it is at this point you just get your wire whisk, your hand mix like this, and just whisk it all up very thoroughly and very quickly, something like what I'm doing now. All right, okay, and then after doing that, so we're going to be adding the vanilla flavor to give it some flavor. So precisely, save that up. And at this point, I'm going to combine all together the dry ingredients, and I'm talking about the flour. And the dry ingredients comprises mostly basically of the flour, the corn flour. Now the corn flour is going to make it more cake-like I said earlier, and remember that my mixing pattern is more like a cake, but then it's going to be a waffle. So the cold water is going to come in very handy to give you the perfect crust that your cake wouldn't give you. All right, so it's like a perfect balance. So now I'm going to be combining the flour, the corn flour, the salt, and the baking powder all together. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to quickly remeasure the flour to make sure that we're on point. I need 1 cup and then 3/4 cups of the flour. So I'm just going to go in here with it, and then that's 1/4 cup is going in 3 times. So this is the first one. All right, that's the second one right here, and then we have the third one. So that's all about that. And then I will be adding all of the pre-measured corn flour, which is a 1/4 cup of the corn flour. We're going to be adding the 1 tablespoon of baking powder, any good brand is fine, and 1 teaspoon of the good old table salt. So I'm just combining it all together. And what I'm going to be doing now is to throw in a little bit of this, and of course, with a dash of nutmeg. When I say a dash of nutmeg, I mean it doesn't have any quantity, it's just for some extra flavor. After doing that, just give it a quick whisk together. I'd add the first batch of the flour. So the flour is going to go in 2 times, as against the regular cakes out there that goes in 3 times. All right, so I'm going to be adding flour, the entire milk at once, and then finish it up with the flour. So now this is what is going to go in, the milk and the water, by the way. So I'm going in with the first batch of the flour. All right, and then I just give it a quick mix like this. It comes out looking a little bit clumpy and thick, but by the time I add the milk, definitely you all know that it's going to come off together. All right, so at this point I'm going to be mixing the milk in. The milk is going to be 1 2/4